To duplicate a workflow in n8n, open the workflow you want to copy. Click the three-dot menu in the upper right corner of the editor and select Duplicate. That's the entire action in one step. The copy opens automatically, and it's a fully independent version of the original, meaning you can rename it, change its logic, assign different credentials, or activate it without affecting the original in any way. This is the fastest way to reuse an existing automation without rebuilding triggers, nodes, connections, or expressions from scratch. If that's all you need, you're done. For everyone who wants to understand the process fully, avoid the common mistakes, and get the most out of duplication, let's walk through every detail. Before you duplicate, make sure you're working with the correct workflow. From the overview page in n8n, find the workflow you want to use as a template. If your workspace has many workflows, use the search bar near the top to locate it quickly. Click on it to open the workflow editor. Once the canvas loads, take a moment to verify that all recent changes have been saved. If you've made edits that haven't been saved yet, click the Save button. Duplicating an unsaved workflow means the copy will not include your latest modifications, which can be frustrating if you were planning to build on those changes. Now, before you duplicate, spend a couple of minutes exploring the workflow structure. Zoom in and out, scroll around the canvas, and locate the trigger node, the main branches, conditional logic, API calls, database updates, and any error handling. Understanding how the workflow is organized now will make it much easier to customize the duplicate later. If the workflow was built by a teammate, read any sticky notes or documentation they've added. This knowledge saves time when you start modifying the copy. Move your cursor to the upper right corner of the workflow editor and click the three-dot menu. From the drop-down, select Duplicate. n8n will create an exact copy of the entire workflow, including all nodes, connections, sticky notes, expressions, variables, and the layout. The duplicate opens automatically and is given a temporary name like Copy of Sales Workflow or Sales Workflow Copy. It is now a completely separate workflow. Any changes you make to it will not affect the original. The first thing you should do with the duplicate is rename it. Click on the workflow name near the top of the editor, delete the temporary copy name, and enter a new descriptive name that clearly identifies the purpose of this workflow. Names like Customer Support Automation, Sales Lead Processor, or Development Version make it easy to find the right workflow later as your automation library grows. Press Enter to save the new name. Next, update the workflow settings for its new purpose. Open the important nodes and review settings such as spreadsheet IDs, folder IDs, database names, table names, webhook URLs, API endpoints, email recipients, and variables. Update only the settings that need to be different from the original. This is where duplication really shines. You keep 90% of the logic intact and only change the parts that are specific to the new use case. Also, review the credentials assigned to any nodes that connect to external services like Google Sheets, Gmail, Slack, Airtable, Notion, HubSpot, Salesforce, or OpenAI. If the duplicate should use a different account, select the correct credential. If it uses the same account, verify that the existing credential is still valid. Incorrect credentials are one of the most common reasons a duplicated workflow fails on its first run. Now begin customizing the workflow. Depending on your project, you might add new nodes, delete unnecessary ones, change conditions, update filters, modify expressions, replace API requests, add additional notifications, or rearrange node positions. Because you're working on a duplicate, you can experiment freely without any risk to the original. This makes duplication one of the safest development workflows in n8n. As you make changes, keep the canvas organized. Align nodes neatly, separate different workflow sections, and add sticky notes to describe complex parts. A well-organized workflow is easier to maintain, especially if multiple team members will edit it in the future. After making changes, click Save and wait for the confirmation message. Save frequently while editing to protect against browser crashes or internet interruptions. Once saved, your duplicated workflow is permanently stored as its own independent workflow. Testing is critical. Click Execute Workflow and watch each node execute. Verify that every node runs successfully, data flows correctly, API requests succeed, conditions work as expected, notifications are delivered, and outputs match your expectations. If an error occurs, click the failed node, review the execution details, correct the issue, and run another test. Repeat until the workflow completes successfully. If you want to be thorough, open the original workflow in another browser tab and compare both versions. Verify that only the intended changes were made to the trigger configuration, connected applications, conditions, variables, notifications, and outputs. This comparison helps ensure nothing important was accidentally altered. When you're satisfied, locate the inactive toggle near the top of the editor and switch it to active. The duplicated workflow is now ready to run automatically. Remember that activating the duplicate does not activate or modify the original. Both workflows continue operating independently. For the first several executions, monitor the executions page to review status, duration, successful nodes, failed nodes, and output data. This real-world check confirms the workflow behaves exactly as expected with live data. If something looks off, return to the editor, make adjustments, save, and test again. Once everything works, you can continue using this duplicated workflow as the foundation for future automations. Whenever you need another similar workflow, repeat the duplication process instead of rebuilding from scratch. This approach can save hours of development time while maintaining consistent automation standards across your projects. Duplicate before making major changes so you always have a working version to return to. Rename copies immediately after creating them. Review every node and verify credentials before testing. Keep your canvas organized, test thoroughly, and periodically remove outdated copies to reduce clutter. By making duplication a regular part of your workflow development process, you'll build automations faster, safer, and more consistently.